Hi my friend, this is Celestia. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we're gonna explore your career and job situation. Now, I pre-record this intro before I dive into your reading so that I can set a framework for myself in this reading so that I don't go all over the place. That being said, I want to be clear what I mean when I talk about job and career. A job is something rather short term versus a career is something that's long term. People go to their job, go to their work to earn money. It's a mean to an end. With a career, it's usually have a higher purpose or personal goal involved. They are not contradicting, but they are not interchangeable. And I will be mindful when I'm talking about these two terms. If I'm talking about the distress you're facing, that could be job specific, that could be a current phase of your career. I'm gonna try to be as precise as I can. I'm not sure yet what's gonna happen during this reading because I pre-record this intro before I dive into your cards. And I'm very excited to explore what is going on with your career and your job situation together with you. I hope you can keep an open mind because this is a general reading for all my viewers. You will be, as always, choosing one of the three piles. See which image resonates with you. If none of the image resonate with you, then think of number 1, 2, 3, scroll down to the description box and click on the correlated timestamp. And I will see you at your reading. Hi Pile 1, if you pick this image, this is your reading. I see a really comprehensive story that really tie to each other. First and foremost, I want to prep you up that you have been doing a great job so far. There seem to be challenging that you are facing. I wouldn't even call it challenge. It's more like a phase in your career. It's like a planned obstacle where you're meant to overcome. And once you do that, there is going to be a whole new chapter. But let's dive in these oracle cards one by one. It seems like you have been feeling a call, or there's some gut feelings or intuition, your third eye telling you to make a move, to take action, to plan something. This pile is here to confirm that it is time to trust your gut, to trust your intuition. This reading is here to encourage you to trust in yourself, trust the spirit, trust the divine, that you are meant to embark an adventure that may not have been as structured or as set up as some other things that you could have been doing. For example, if you are in a corporate career, it doesn't matter your performance, but you have been feeling a call to do something different. It is just so hard to make that decision, but you are called right now to be in touch with your soul and to find out what is your truth, what is your life purpose, what you are here on this world to do through your career to make a difference. Your work is not just a job. You're supposed to build a career to have this long-term goal that bring a personal fulfillment. I feel like career is an important aspect in your life. Career is not important to everybody, just as relationship is not as important to everybody. Some people would rather be single for their whole life. They don't care to date. They don't care to maintain a relationship with their family. I'm just giving an example of another area of life. Same to career and job. Some people are just meant to have a job. They just want to have enough to make ends meet, but they don't necessarily want to build this career. That's not you. Right now, you're at a point where you need to follow your instinct and make that decision. And the way you can do it is by purifying your life, make it more simple, and trust. You're supposed to trust that something better is coming. And you get the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The full moon is time to release, and you have 2 full moon cards. Make me feel like you may call an end to a chapter of your career, of this job that you're doing, because you realize it does not align with your purpose. This job does not give you the opportunity to actualize your potential. There is not much you can learn anymore. It's just time for you to take action. Maybe it's time to take that workshop or go to school to refresh your skill to help you pivot your career. And you are called to say yes to these changes. And these changes might be inevitable with the regeneration card come out reversed. This card, when it come out reversed, is showing me that you're not supposed to cling to what you have right now. And if you do, the universe may create a tower moment to kick you out of your comfort zone. There might be a restructure with your company, and there may be a massive layoff that it is inevitable that a pivot is going to happen. If you are not in that layoff pool, for example, because you're a high performer or you have been thought highly of at your work, there might be a restructure and a massive layout related to other people, and you are offering a retention opportunity. Yet with that retention opportunity, your work description, your scope of work might dramatically shift or just expand so much. And the universe is calling you to take that opportunity and jump into it. And don't be scared. Hold your ambition. It is supposed to be there to motivate you to be better, to grow stronger. And remember that it is okay to take baby steps, to learn things little by little. You don't need to finish the whole meal with one bite. You don't need to achieve your 5-year goal in 1 year. This is not what this is about. I think most of the cards I'm seeing right here is about you need to step up. You are meant for something greater and better. Whether you stay with your current job or you switch position, know that you're supposed to go higher. I'm here to encouraging you to climb that ladder. If not climbing that ladder, then pivot. You can pivot completely. Either way, you're not supposed to stagnate. You're not supposed to feel like you're at a plateau with your job. If you do, it is definitely a sign that you need to do something different. And then you got retreat, rest, be held. You've been working really hard. It might have been taking a toll on you. Spirit want me to remind you that it is okay to rest. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to take that sabbatical. During the sabbatical, you can do a lot of things that you were not allowed to do at work. You can acquire a new skill, travel around the world, expand your network. Maybe while you're traveling the world, you find a great opportunity in some other country and decide to relocate and have a totally different friend group, living situation, career path. Anything is possible right now for you. Know that whatever is coming your way, it is for your highest good and it is a part of your destiny. And then another card with a separate message is this balance, spirituality, practicality, full moon in Pisces. Again, full moon is the time to release. Something is ending. And with balance, spirituality, and practicality, what's more important on this card is the word balance. It doesn't necessarily only related to spirituality and practicality. It can be balance your work and life. It can be balance your hobby with your work. It can be balancing what you value, what you treasure the most, and you incorporate that into your work. If you are at a position where you can be influential, you can make decision to yourself, to your team, to your entire organization, Spirit is calling you to take that opportunity and make work a better place for everybody, not just yourself. Allow people to be in their element, put the right people in the right position so they can maximize their output. With the word balance, you can think that you're called to, for example, create a corporate well-being program to bring breathwork meditation into your workplace and let your employee know that the management care about them. And also maybe introducing spirituality to work. Spirituality is not religion. It is about a sense of we're all connected. We're one. We have this one goal and we are here because we are all driven by one goal. You can work your spirituality from different angle into your corporate life and make it more balanced, because Corporate America, for example, are masculine, it is aggressive, it's cutting throat, it's competitive. They talk about revenue, profit, all these metrics, KPIs. However, if you bring the femininity into it, which is spiritual, you bring the nurturing, kindness, compassion, volunteering programs, well-being workout program into your work. It's something that may not directly generate revenue or profit, but overall, it might increase your employee retention. You are called to be creative and to bring your gift to your work. And you are very gifted. I can feel that. And you are a lot more than what people at work see you. And it's time for you to stop being shy and just jump into your calling, be adventurous, say yes to the changes, do something different that will open people's eyes. This universe is the shape of eyeball, and this person is jumping into it. May feel like you are there to open a whole new world at work. And then there's another message for you with the here and now reversed. You might be thinking about your past a lot. Maybe you had a really successful career, and right now your reputation is at risk. It's something that's not smooth right now. Or you're so focusing on the future and you're frustrated with your current state of how your career or your job is going. And universe really want to bring you back to the present moment and remind you that nothing is more important than here and now. You can control the here and now. You can make a difference from this moment. This morning, someone just said to me that I missed an investment opportunity. If I invest in this company, I would have made 100 times profit by now. My immediate reaction was, why don't you find another company right here and right now and make that investment? Maybe next year you will be a millionaire. The opportunity is always here and now. Don't think too much about the past or the future. Just focusing on right now and do the best that you can. And think about those missing opportunities. It is because your past decisions. And it could be because you didn't have the access to information. It could be because you were scared, you were not patient. But you learn those lessons so you can move forward and make things better. Long story short, universe want you to focus the here and now and telling you that nothing else matters. And if you haven't read the book, The Power of Now, I do recommend that book. It is a short reading. It's a very easy reading, but it's an incredibly influential book in the spiritual community. It will help you process a lot of things, career, relationship, the concept of there is only here and now, and that's all that matters can change your perspective for life. So this is what I see from your oracle cards, and now we're going to move to your tarot cards. You've got 3 kings, swords, wands, and materials, and 1 coin, which is pentacle. Basically, you got both king and queen of pentacles. I love this because we're doing a career reading, and pentacle is literally about your career and your finance. And you get the king of one cards are about intuition, it's about intelligence. The swords cards are the air element. They're about communication. Those are very important aspect to make your career go well. You got 1 cup card, which is 3 of emotion. I'm glad that you get all the elements in your reading. Now, let's dive into these cards one by one. With King of Swords, you are sharp-minded. You are extremely intelligent. You know what you want and you are a go-getter. You're fast at action. You are action and result-driven. When this card comes on reverse, there is a feedback from the universe that they want you to be careful because not everyone is for your highest good, want the best for you. And that is why Spirit wants you to be cautious when you communicate to people at work, because you never know what you say wrong and may trigger someone. At the same time, you're totally unaware, and that can be a negative impact to your career or to your job. Pay attention when you communicate with people. It's always good to come out softer, to come out more comprehensive and clearly and concisely. Maybe use ChatGPT before you send out that important email and think through before you speak, before you take action at work. With King of Wands, universe is encouraging you to follow your intuition, to follow your gut. You also get this Chariot card. There's light coming out of her gut, coming out of her tummy. It's a time that you pay attention to what your body is telling you at work. If doing something or saying something make you extremely uncomfortable, but that's a job requirement, you may want to reevaluate what you're doing, communicate with your team, and see if there's any way around what you're doing. Never compromise your integrity and compromise who you are. Of course, you have to first know who you really are, but I think you have a good grasp of that. You are protected with the lion behind the man, behind the king, and you have the tools you need. You don't have to be the fastest. You need to be efficient and sufficient, but you don't need to be the fastest, because quality matter in your work, and it's important to build that reputation as well. When the Queen of Pentacles come out reversed, it might be talking about financial stress in your situation. There might be imbalance between your work and life balance. We did talk about that in your Oracle card portion, that universe is telling you to balance whatever you need to balance. The Queen of Pentacles can also be about materialistic. The universe is sending you a reminder that just because you're successful, just because you're making a lot of money, you still are better off being mindful of what you do, what you say. Be a kind person, be nice, don't overindulge. Remember that essentially you're kind and you are nurturing. It reminded me of one of the directors I used to work for. She was the kindest person that I've ever met. I still feel emotional. I feel emotional when I think about her. She's not that much older than me, but she was so nice. I was just transitioning into a new area, complete different function. And she was patient. She sent me through what we're doing. And I asked her, why are you so nice? Because I've been working in corporate for a while. You are literally the nicest person and you act as if it is normal. She responded to me that I'm a mother. I have a little daughter. I hope one day when my daughter is at her workplace, her manager will be kind to her, to have compassion. And that just stuck with me so much. And I think here is a message from your spirit that don't forget who you are. Maybe your work is stressful. Maybe it's cutting throat, because I see all these king energy coming out. It is muscular. And at work, it can be very muscular. But maybe you are the key. Maybe you are that special person to bring a better, more nurturing culture to your work. Whew, this card. Who would have thought reading a card for career can bring the reader emotional? Anyway. With Page of Wands, I see that you are going to embark a new journey, just like what we talk about with the Oracle card. Page of Wands is about new ideas. It's about free spirit. It doesn't matter where you are with your career. Maybe you are quite established already, because I see all these queens and the kings. But remember that you are always learning. The only thing that never change is change. The only thing that never disappoint is the world is always progressing. You play an important role at your work to bring innovation, newness to your work. You can be wearing the Pantone suit, and you can be fun. You can be easygoing. You can have an open door policy in your office, that you are supposed to open a whole new world at work and bring something else totally different to the people you work with. This can happen if you shift jobs, but if you stay in the same role, you can still think of things that you can make your work better. What if you bring flowers to work? What if you have a monthly celebration for your coworker's birthday? There are things that you could do to make your work more about connection and community. And think about it, work is a community. Usually at work they tell you that people is our most valuable asset. And what is a better way to to nurturing your assets than building a community, especially those assets are human. With number 13, death and rebirth, there will be a stop and a new beginning in your workspace, in your job. You may be changing jobs, you may be shifting departments, you may be relocating, you may be expanding what you're doing. There's changing coming in your way, and this is just confirming what we see in the Oracle card, and the universe is reminding you that be ready for it. Now with the Muse Tarot deck, you got the Three of Emotions, and this is the only water element in your reading. Three of Emotions about teamwork, about celebration. It's about friendship. I think that those are the things that you can look for at work. Know that you're going to make friends at work. If you have been feeling not fulfilled, there are people at work who can support you. You need to go out and communicate and let yourself shine. With the Chariot card, I wonder if you have been dimming your light at work. You have been not as authentic and not expressing everything you've seen, everything you notice. And universe is saying that whatever you notice is extremely valuable to your work, and you need to let it out. Stop being shy. Stop hiding behind the curtain. It's time for you to assume a more front role and be more in control of what you're doing. With her hands connecting with all the horses, with the gods, I think you have the power to make huge difference at work. And there are a lot of people who are ready to fight for you, who are ready to run for you. They are willing to work for you. I see you as a leader, as a community leader with the King and the Queen's cards here, that your word matters and you have a reputation of being an authority figure and being highly respected. So use what you have in those soft skills that beyond the computer, the notepad. You have those soft skills that very few people possess. And you have that influence on people, on your coworkers. So use that to your advantage. Muse of Material is King of Pentacles. No matter what you do, remember that universe always have your back. You don't seem to be someone that need to worry about your finances or worry about your stability. Even if you switch job, change function, you are still protected. And there's bright future ahead of you. I see that they're literally clearing the way for you to have an easier access to your success, to your next achievement. So walk with confidence, speak with precision, let them see your light, let yourself shine, and you're gonna outshine all of them. And don't be afraid of that. That is who you're meant to be. And then you get Ten of Voices. This is Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is about a painful truth or realization. It can be talking about victimhood, being bored with your job, despair, stepping in the back, betrayal. It can talk about a harsh ending. It can also talk about disillusion, meaning you're going to see the world in a completely new way. And this is an opportunity for you to begin something new because you completely lose what you believed, what you had, and you're forced to change your belief. If you refuse, something bad is going to happen again, because with the death and rebirth and Tens of Voice, something is going to end for good. It can be, like I said, that you get laid off, or it can be your most trusted manager decide to pursue a different career, and you're like, how am I going to do this work without you here? You might realize that what you've been putting so much effort into did not pay out. Maybe the project failed, the testing didn't meet the requirement, your paper didn't get accepted by the magazine. Sorry, but not sorry, because this is just a regular cycle of work, of life. There is going to be up, there's going to be down. Remember, universe is confirming that no matter what kind of challenge you're facing, you are financially protected and you are going to be okay. And know that if you have a roof above you and if you can handle your monthly bill, the stress you're experiencing is always temporary. And you have so many ways you can get yourself out of this devastation. You are not meant to be in this energy for too long because you're a king, you're a queen. There's so much you're supposed to do, and don't spend too much time drowning on your failure. The failure are there for you to learn and be better, be stronger, so you come out as the chariot, radiant. It is not for you to just give up on things and be like, I will never be ABC. No, you're not supposed to be ABC. You're supposed to be part one. You're yourself. You're paving a new path for yourself. So focusing on that. Seven of Pentacles is about planting a seed. This is about starting something new. Because if you already have something, then you don't need to plant the seed anymore. Whatever you're planting, whether it's flower, whether it's a corn, whether it's watermelon, you know that it needs time, at least a summer, to grow into something good, edible, or beautiful. This card is showing me that you are called to be patient, to put in the effort to perfect your craft. Maybe after this devastating event, after this job loss or whatever, you have to start a new career path completely, and it is okay. A lot of us start something completely new later in life. Like me, for example, I started this tarot card reading channel in January of this year. It haven't been that long, but I've been learning so much, and I just inherently know that this is a part of my life purpose, and there's a reason I'm doing this tarot card readings right now. And you're called to have that same energy, because with the Seven of Material, it is me. I'm not saying this whole reading. I resonate with this card's energy right now very much, that we are planting seeds. We are perfecting our craft. It's not that we suck right now, and it's not that we're going to be the one and only, for example, tarot card reader on YouTube, but it is about be as good as we can and true to our purpose. I remember earlier you get the choose card from your oracle. It is time that you in line with your life purpose and figure out what that career will look like for you. There's so much going on in this reading. I hope it makes sense. But overall, it is optimistic. You're about to embark a new journey, and universe is reminding you that you are taken care of financially. Your job is to bring something new to your work environment, whether it's a new concept, new way of working. You are called to unleash your power and put in the work. There are work ahead of you with the Seven of Materials, and I'm here rooting for you, Pile One. I hope you all the best. I'm sending you love and light. Let me know what you think of this reading. Leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. It will help me tremendously, and I hope to see you next time. Hi, Pile 2. If you picked this image, this is your reading. When I saw your cards, I was literally screaming right here. From the oracle cards, you have the whale and orca elders share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. The funny thing is, my son has been telling me Eddie Orca from his show Spirit Ranger. This is one of the Netflix cartoon that he watches, and I didn't know what an orca is, and now the card is teaching me. An orca is a killer whale. That's just another name for the killer whale. That's this one. It's crazy. It's all coming together. This is not the first time that reading is teaching me something that related to my life out of tarot reading. This is wild. And you got voyage. What is this? Can you see? There's another whale. And you got to the sea. These are all about ocean, about water, about traveling. Oh, and you can meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Pisces is a sign with two fish. Do you work in the ocean industry? Are you an explorer? Do you travel a lot? There's so much water going on in your reading, and it's just so fascinating. Oh, and then with the nothing is set in stone, you also get the ocean right here. You study marine animal, something about the water is fascinating to some of you. Anyway, I need to calm down. Let's dive into your cards and see what is going on. I have a feeling that you are not a beginner with your career. You have been in this industry, this profession for a while, and you're really, really good at what you do and possibly be in a leadership role. You can make decisions and you're very influential. With these cards, I see a few things. First of all, the universe is encouraging you to continue going to do what you're doing because you're doing a great job. With the cosmic card, it says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I think you are literally setting up an example for a lot of people in your field. You are inspiring new students, you're inspiring employees that work with you, you are inspiring a lot of people. Maybe you're a speaker and you got success. It shows me that you are already somewhat successful. At least a major milestone is coming into your way and you will be celebrated. With the Whale and Orca Elders card, it really feel like you're giving speech, you're teaching class, you are spreading what you know about the field that you are doing. You are making a huge impact. And universe is saying that keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job, and your path, your career path is rather clearer, that you need to continue on your current path. You are on the right path, and your path is to go deep, to be maybe the best in your field. And alongside, you get it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribes. It also makes me feel like you've been in this field for a while. That's why you have your soul tribe. You know a lot of people. You're very connected. You have your name out there. You may have magazine written about you, TV show talking about you. You are important, and you have this ability to call your tribe together. You're influential. Well done, Paltu. The next thing that I see is this love card. I think you love what you do. And this love is beyond just romantic love. You might have met your life partner at your work. You are also very loved by your community, by your coworkers, and your work makes you so happy. And I think you've already at a stage where you feel some kind of fulfillment at what you do. With the mirror card, it says who or what is triggering you. And then you also get the you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. True north is almost like the north node in your astrology chart. It's about your life purpose. This card makes me feel like you're already on your life path. If every now and then periodically you doubt it, know that no. Focus. This is the universe's message. There may be people who are telling you different things. There may be temptation out there, other company trying to recruit you to make you pivot, but you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you are supposed to keep doing it. Now let's go to the more challenging aspect of these oracle cards. You get mirrored, who or what is triggering you, and you also get breath of the cosmos, my will to the will, micromanaging the universe. We don't want to micromanage the universe. And you also get number 44, the sinker reversed, and then number 7, to the sea. What this card is showing me is that there are challenging aspects with your work. There are people or things that's not up to your standard, and universe is saying that it's not always supposed to be rainbow and sunshine. You are supposed to face these situations and learn and grow from them. You cannot always have your way. You are not supposed to micromanage the universe. You're supposed to be in the flow and let life happen for you, not to you. You are not supposed to get to the nitty-gritty details of everything. If there's someone that you don't like at work, for example, that you are having conflicts or disagreement, well, you have to take at least 2 steps. First, you're gonna see why this person is triggering you. It is because their performance is just so horrible, and this is universally recognized that you're just one of the person who are so unsatisfied with this person. Then get rid of them right away. Go through the proper procedure and get them out of your work. The second step is, if this person is not universally disliked, then do your due diligence and find out what are their strengths that other people are seeing, maybe you are missing, and see why this person is triggering you. Because sometimes what other people are triggering us is within us. It's not necessarily about them. Only we can control our emotion and our perspective, and they may not even aware of what they've done had the effect on us. Same with the situation. It is time to look inward and understand that not everything is always supposed to go your way, no matter how important you are, no matter how influential you are already. But I can definitely tell that you are someone really important in what you're doing, and you're well respected in your field. And you have the ability or the authority to get rid of the situation or the people that don't meet your standard. But universe might be calling you to take it easy and don't act too fast. Make sure you observe, evaluate it holistically before you make your final conclusion, because know that Other people are always observing you as well, and you are setting the culture, the tone of your organization, and your behavior, your decision are going to impact a lot of things that beyond just this particular incident, because you're an example to a lot of people. Your coworkers look up to you and they're gonna follow you. And if you are, for example, being mean to your coworker, you might see that play out at work. And I don't think that's the workplace that you want to create. And then again, with number 7 to the sea, this card is about being in the flow, in tune with the universe, with the source, and recognize how pieces fit together. There might be a pattern of events. So maybe this mirroring event is triggering an old wound of you from even childhood. And this is just replaying in your life again to make you focus on this hardship or trauma that you need to work through to get your career to the next level. Don't let it just slip through your finger. Don't just fire this person and then call it a day. It is a time to do some inner work and trust the universe. These things didn't happen out of nowhere. There's a reason that you are going through these things right now. With the Moonlogy card, you got nothing is set in stone, mutable moon. The mutable moon is about changing. So there are changes in your situation. There could be a scenario that you don't need to do anything about this situation or this person. Someone else or something else is going to take care of it. So you are not supposed to take action right away. That's how I feel. Especially you also get meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. New moon is the time to create something new. It makes me feel like you might be an action-driven person and now you're actually called to switch your pattern and put more thought into it before you take action. Nothing is set in stone and you are not the only player in this game. So pay attention to your surrounding, communicate, network. Things will play out for the best. Last but not least, I showed you this card earlier about voyage. There might be a relocating opportunity. There will be a traveling opportunity in your work. And when you're traveling, you will be taking a colleague with you. It's not going to be a solo travel. If you are flying over by yourself, you're going to have people waiting for you there, because you're supposed to mentor someone and pass on your skill to somebody. And voyage is about being in the flow as well. Voyage can also be about getting ready to embark the next journey. If it is not literally traveling to somewhere, it can be that you have some idea and it's about to become true and you are about to take action to make your manifestation into reality. So be ready for that, pal too. Now we're gonna move into our tarot cards and see what tarot has for you. I haven't looked at the tarot card yet, so we're gonna look at them together. And you get Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is about a new project, a new idea related to work. So yeah, like the voyage, you're about to embark something new, taking on a new project or having new ideas coming to you. You have Two of Cups. Two of Cups, usually in a regular reading, is about soulmate, it's about connections. I remember earlier you got the Love Oracle card. You might be meeting your soulmate and a really significant work partner or work husband, work wife at your job. You got Eight of Pentacles. Keep doing it. Whatever you're working on, you have to keep putting in the work. Oh, the Tower moment. Tower moment is about something that's surprising, that's out of your control, that can create a dramatic event at your work. Although this particular deck, this is the most beautiful tarot moment I've seen, with the butterflies, lightning, and squirrels and nuts. Your tower moment is going to be a surprise, but I think it's a pleasant surprise. If there is negative aspect of this event, dramatic event, know that there is silver lining in it and you are supposed to focus on the good aspect. You also get Six of Cups. Oh my God, you got 2 cup cards. Those are water cards. And both 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups are really loving energy. 6 of Cups is someone from your past show up in your work, reconnecting with your old coworkers. It can be an old project come back to life that you can continue to work on your passion again. With the Muse Tarot deck, you get 3 of Inspirations. That's 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about planning for the future, strategy. It could be about traveling as well. And then you get the Empress is also number 3. Empress is that boss lady energy, yet is not aggressive, it's nurturing, it's creative, it's fine, it's divine, it's calling your divine feminine. Even you're a man, you still have your divine feminine energy in you. That energy is about nurturing, is about helping people, is about bringing out the best for people. Seeing that we're one, not so much that we're separated, we're competitors. It's a really nice energy to bring to work. And then you get Knight of Voices come out reversed. Knight of Voices is Knight of Swords. When this card come out reversed, it might be a good thing that something challenging is coming to an end. And then interestingly, you also get 7 of Material. Pile 1 also gets 7 of Material. This is about starting something, planting the seed. Here we talk about Ace of Pentacles. You're starting a new project, and to have this project to be a success down the road, right now you need to put effort into it. You need to plant the seed, and it's gonna take time for it to grow into whatever you want, but you are called to put in the work, to put in the groundbreaking work. Last but not least, you get Muse of Inspiration. This is King of Wands. This card is showing me that you are gonna be in full control of your work. You have so many creative ideas, and you are claiming that authority figure at work. So it seems like there are a lot of units going on. Even though you have already been in this field for a while, you're great at what you do, you're very influential, you still have new projects coming into your way. It seems like you're connecting with something that happened before, whether it's a colleague coming back to your company, or you go to their project and met someone that you have lost contact for a really long time, or a previous project that have been paused or have been canceled come back to your life, and you're called to plan, to foresee, to do a good job with budgeting, forecast, because you are going to be the leading force of this project, because you're the Empress, because you're the King. And know that the past challenge, even the tower moment, the most catastrophic event at your work, will be there to teach you something new. Don't be scared of them. You are called to manage your stress and face your challenges, and know that they're there to train you, to make you a better manager, to make you a better person, to make you a even more expert in your field. Of course, you have to put in the hard work with 8 of Pentacles. You might even need to take more courses to improve what you're doing, to be even better, even though you're already on top of your field. Yeah, this is what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope it makes sense. If you stay until the end of the video, leave me a comment, like this reading. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you pick this image, this is your reading. Now let's dive into your tarot card first. When I look at these cards, I cannot help but feel like, Pile 3, you're not feeling your best in terms of your career. You feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. You feel like you haven't unleashed your full potential. You have been experiencing self-doubt. There's so much to do, but yet you haven't been able to unleash your full power. There's so much more you want to give to this world, but something is stopping you from doing it. And it can be a self-belief, it can be people putting you down, and we need to look at it, because with the Knight of Cups, I see that you like what you do. You have passion and you have a lot of emotion with this work that you are working on. And I even think that you are on the right path in terms of your career, that you are doing what you're supposed to do. There are more you could learn. There are even more you could offer to this world. However, you are experiencing challenges right now, and this is a feeling that seems like you cannot shake off, because the tarot is showing me undeniable sense of insecurity, self-doubt. It is a tough feeling. However, on the bright side, you got Knight of Wands come out reversed. Nine of Voice is about anxiety, it's about fear. You are initiating a new project, but you are hesitant to get started or putting into the action. You may have the whole plan worked out in your head. You may even share with a friend or your coworker, but you have not been putting into action. However, because this card come out reversed, I think you will very soon come to the point that you will be able to do some action and make the ball rolling. With Queen of Voice come out reversed, you are a clear-minded person. You know exactly what you want. And now you're working through the obstacles. And know that you are the muse of inspiration. The muse of inspiration is the King of Wands. The king is the energy of long-term success. They are the doers. They are the master manifestors. So whatever you want to do, you are meant to do it. You are on the right path. Spirit is cheering you up. They can't wait for you to take action. It is the human you that's been dealing with the duality. You may even have conversation with yourself. I have to do this thing. You may be telling a lot of people, I'm doing this thing, I'm making it happen. However, realize that communicating words is only one way of manifestation. So many people are not successful, not because they don't have the best idea, but because they are not taking action. So many times in human history, people invent things at the same time, and it is the person who published it first get recognized and their name got written in the history. It had happened to Edison and Isaac Newton, I believe, that they have scientific discovery at the same time as other scientists, but they are the one being remembered by us, either because they're more famous or they get their name out there first, they get their article out first. So you have excellent idea that need to be bring to reality, and universe is saying that chop chop, it's time to take action. It is yours to claim. We want this message out. The creator will send similar idea to several people in the field, and whoever get to publish this thing first will be recognized. Another example is my favorite author, Neil Donald Walsh. I knew him from the book series Conversations with God. And I believe it's either in his interview or somewhere I learned about when he was writing Conversations with God and have all these evolutions about what God is really about. Some other people have the same download and was also working on a book. But Neil Donald Walsh get to publish his book first and he put into action. He said to God when he was channeling that, prove me that you exist. If everything you said to me is true, then I'm gonna try to publish this book and see how it goes. And nowadays, he's one of the most influential and thought upon spiritual author in the community. His book, his channeling significantly impact my perspective. I really recommend everyone to read it. He has so many books and I read most of them. But if you have read his book, you know where I stand with spirituality, with my personal growth. Anyway, house 3, I do think that you have a growth mindset with 3 of inspiration. 3 of 1 is about you've done a great job planning and now it's time to take the first step to execute your plan to make things come into reality. Don't let your self-doubt stop you. You know where your heart is and you need to follow your path. This is what I got from your tarot card. The energy is a bit challenging, but I believe it's temporary. You are working through a phase in your life so that you can embark a bigger, grander career, because even though all these major arcana came out reversed, you are them. You are just experiencing some challenges, and these are wonderful cards in a career reading. You are the magician. Magician means you have all the tools you need. Maybe you don't recognize them, but they're there. You just need to open your eyes and find ways to recognize all your gifts and all your skills and put them to use at the right space. And you can look for help for that. Work with someone else that in line with your value. Look for someone else that complement your skill so you can maximize your skill. I've recently taken a course about breathwork, and the founder was a body worker. He used to be a masseuse, and he brought in this business partner that helped him to do the business side of his work. Now he have online platform, he has online courses, he has in-person courses, he has thousands of followers, and he has updates, and he had successfully built a community. And you are called to do something so magical. What you are creating doesn't have to exist right now. You might be the pioneer for doing what you're doing because you are the magician. You have the ability to grab a rabbit from an empty hat or twisting someone's body without breaking them because you're a magician. You use your magic. And this magic is beyond illusion. It is through your manifestation and your spirit, everything working together to pave you the road to success. And your job is to take that action and start doing it. And also, you're the Empress. Empress is a feminine energy, is nurturing, is loving, is very creative. Empress in almost all tarot decks are pregnant. This one have a globe and earth in her tummy. It make me feel like whatever you're creating, it has the potential to influence the planet Earth. And you see, this is the moon. And moon is connected to earth. You are the vessel, you are the tool that universe planted on earth at this time to connect the divine wisdom with the earth energy. The earthy energy is grounded. It is heavy. You've experienced a lot. You're someone who fully understands the divine energy and the challenges that we face on earth. And you are the perfect person to connect the two, to make this world a better place. And I just noticed that on her shoulder, these are water and fish. Whatever you are doing might be water related. You might work with water, and you are supposed to be fluent, to be flow, to use your nurturing energy to soften the harshness of the world. Water is very powerful. It's extremely powerful. They can break the earth. They are very persistent. You see the river, they never run out. Waterfall, they can create energy. They can create electricity. So whatever you do is to create a new energy onto this earth and make it into a big deal. Earth is 70% covered by water. So whatever you're doing or you will be doing is going to be very impactful. Hold that thought and claim that success. It is on your way. You just need to work out that energy right now, whatever is stopping you. And with Strength card, you are strong mentally. You will go after what you want. It's just now there are some energy that's blocking you. I want to look at your oracle cards and see if we can get some answers for what is blocking you and some more concrete action plan that we can take. There are a few messages with your oracle cards. In general, number 3, Between Worlds, summarize what you're going through right now. Earlier, we saw the Empress card is also number 3. And then this card remind me of the Empress, that you are in full power, yet you are the Empress that's going through a transformation, leaving your old paradigm, this dull, boring, dark, heavy, depressing energy behind and heading into the paradise. You're heading into the colorful, vibrant, happy place. It's warm, it's heartfelt. You have your other friends waiting for you, and you will be celebrated. You are at that stage. I don't know if you know that or not, but once you step over to the new world, it's like a whole new world. You have so much to do. You have so much fun. You just cannot see it right now. And this is how the human condition make us, that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nothing is guaranteed. It's only in hindsight you will be like, oh yeah, of course I made that decision. It was a no-brainer. But right now you had so much struggle. A part of it is because you don't trust. You don't trust God. You don't trust the universe. You don't think the universe is having you back. You have all these what if and all these worry, which are stopping you from pursuing who you really are, to become the queen, the king you really are. And this flamingo card always make me think of you are what you eat. You are your surrounding, because flamingo eat shrimps, and that's why they're red, because shrimp turn red in their warm stomach. Whatever you're doing, pay attention to your surrounding. Are you surrounding yourself with supportive family and friends? Are they rooting for you, or they're dragging you down? The easiest way is to cut those people who don't hope you the best off. But I know that not everyone can do that. It is your choice. If you look at this card, if you look at your life 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll be like, oh, of course, this is a no-brainer. I want to be on this side of my life, of the world. But right now, the dark side is what you're familiar with. And the spirit is telling you that believe in the impossible. There's a blue moon. We just had a blue moon earlier at the end of last month. It's been almost 2 weeks. It wasn't that far ago that we just had a blue moon. So they do exist. They don't happen very often, but it seems like whatever you want to pursue in your career will be that blue moon. You will face obstacles, challenges along the way, because nobody sweets out. Think about Elon Musk. How many times he was under financial stresses with his company. Steve Jobs had been fired from Apple before by the board, but he didn't give up. He founded Pixar, and Pixar becomes successful, bought by Disney. These people don't give up, and they believe in themselves, even nobody else do. So if you're in an environment where nobody, absolutely nobody is supporting you, then you need to be connected with the creator, with the spirits, whatever divinity that you are working with, to know that you are guided. You are not alone. And not only you're called to believe in the impossible, Spirit is confirming that you are here to create wonders. What is wonders? It's almost like miracles. One day, when you're on this side, when you have crossover, people will be like, how could you have thought about these things that no one was able to thought of, or no one could have executed so well like you did? You will be celebrated, but first and foremost, you need to take action. Spirit is telling me that, hey, Pile 3 may not be 100% ready. There is the nothing is set in stone, mutable moon. Maybe you feel so strong about the calling for your career, for your path ahead. However, you sometimes talk yourself out of it or refuse to take action. We are human. We have free will. It is up to you at the end. But remember that every time we don't learn our lesson, we don't fulfill our life purpose, when we go back to the spirit world, aka when we die, we're gonna go through an audit of our life and think about how you will feel about yourself, how you will feel about your life, how you will present yourself in front of Jesus, in front of God, in front of your spirit team and your soul tribes. Will you say that I did my best? Or you will say that I had so much hesitation that I didn't do what I was meant to do? And are you willing to come back to earth and go through all the difficulties and sufferings that you've went through this life just to get to this point, and then push yourself to pursue that life purpose of yours, that career of yours? Nothing is set in stone. It is all at your control. It is the divinity of Pile 3 versus the human of Pile 3. Can you overcome the obstacles and the mental blocks that's blocking you right now? With time for a nap, you might receive a lot of ideas and downloads when you're sleeping. So keep a dream journal with you. Write down everything you dream about. There's a reason for that. And also practice hallucinate dreaming. Maybe that will help you to be more connected with spirit and to be sure of yourself. There's a reason you are here on earth. What you are here to do. What is your life purpose? You need to be clear so that you can take action. And this is time. This is urgent. Because with the tarot card, we saw how unfulfilling and heavy you feel right now. And I absolutely do not want my viewers to feel that way. And I know you are here to do something wonderful. With the no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. You need to learn to say no to people, to say no to situations that make you uncomfortable. This is about setting up boundary. People can wait. People can postpone their plan. You can say no to people. you need to make a decision, make a choice of how you want to show up into the world. Are you a pushover, or people respect you, they respect your boundary? It's time for you to practice to set up your boundary and to clearly communicate with other people in your life so you have time and energy to focus on what you want to focus on in your work. You might have a lot of distraction. They may have 20 meetings want you to attend. Maybe you have a tight work schedule that you only can work 8 hours a day. Then you have to make priority list. I can't do all 20 things. Maybe I can focus on the most important 5 and get them done and get them done well. That will bring fulfillment to you. And once you start taking action, you will gain that self-respect and self-confidence. Even when someone's challenging you and trying to bring you down, you'll be like, no. I know what I've done and I'm happy with my progress. So politely get the F out of my way because I am following in my path. There might be fear with what you wanted to do because it's a clear path. Spirit cleared everything for you. So all you need to do is just walk on the path. But you're afraid of the thunder. You don't know what is beyond that highest step. It is the fear of unknown, fear of uncertainty, fear of getting rid of what you're familiar with that might be stopping you. Guess what? When I look at this car, this is a huge cloud in front of a pyramid. This could be a really important temple. This could be the biggest event of your industry that you're supposed to, for example, speak on stage, but you are hesitating, you're pausing because you don't want to take the risk. But know that all these thunderstorms are temporary and they're beautiful. They bring cooler air to you. They're natural phenomenon that's fascinating. So enjoying the scenery, enjoy life, enjoy flow. Life happened for you, not to you. This reminds me of when I was doing ayahuasca. Someone told me that life is like whitewater rafting. You can go with the flow or you can go against it, and tell me which one is easier. Obviously, it's going with the flow. If you feel called to do something and you know that it's in line with your value, you have people helping you, then why not take the step? What is there to lose? The insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expect a difference. We are not here to change anyone, and we're here only to change ourselves, and only you have the power to change you. And I think you know that very clearly. So what else can I say here? You know everything you need to do. You just have to do it. And what do you need to do? There are a few things I see from your pile. Here we got empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty. Absorbing what's not yours. You might be a starseed. Regardless, you're empathic. Empaths tend to take on energy that belong to other people. A lot of time, these energy are negatively impacting them. They could get stressed, heavy, angry for no reason. And if you are an empath, learn how to protect your energy. There are ways we can shut it down so we don't absorb energy. When I'm doing reading, I always cleanse my car before the reading, and I also go for a walk after the reading to let the heaviness go out of me. And sometimes I give myself a break in between readings because it is a lot. And as a healer, for me, it's extremely important to protect my energy so I don't experience the roller coaster that my clients are experiencing. And you are called to do the same. If you are feeling drained, if you are tired, know that it's okay to take a nap. It's okay to isolate yourself during this time of being the self and in touch with your own emotion. Learn what is your true feelings. It might be a good time to imagine, to manifest, to visualize your ideal life. What kind of work is ideal for you, the type of hour, what kind of people you want to work with, work structure, what is the next goal you want to achieve, when do you want to achieve it. There are so many things that can be done when you're on your own, and I think it is important that you understand you don't have to give your energy to everybody, especially if you're working on something important. When I record video, for example, I will put my phone on silence. I know some of the tarot card readers like to hear the ding in their phone. I'm not one of those. I need to focus. Over and over again, I have felt so many times that the universe, the spirits and creator are confirming my reading through the cards and through my body. Another thing you need to pay attention to is understand that you cannot micromanage everything. You cannot manage life, not even your own life. There are always unpredictability. This card is breath of the cosmos, my will to thee will, micromanaging the universe. Micromanaging the universe, how can you do that? You cannot. It will only upset you because things don't turn out the way you want. Expectations lead to disappointment. That's one of the things that I believe. I read from Conversations with God, actually. You are divinely connected. You are very spiritual. You might even be a channeler. I see this girl breathing in the universe right here into her body, and she's floating. Maybe on a dream state, that's where you are. You're absorbing the knowledge from universe. You have all the tools you need, because we saw your magician earlier. However, don't fight it. If you know the water is going that way, you are better off flowing that way. If you're resisting it, you will continue to feel how you feel right now, and we know how you feel right now. It is not good. No one should feel that way for too long without taking action, without making a difference to make their life better. Look up the phrase growth mindset. It's about always look at the silver linings in life, see what you can improve, what you can learn, and then move on. The clock is ticking. We are human. We are only on earth for how many years? And every minute goes by, you are not pursuing your career, you're not following through your action. Think about what will you feel on your deathbed. That may be harsh, but that may be an exercise that you could do. What universe wants you to do, I see at least 3 things. First of all, with the trust and niggle, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you is that you may have an intuitive gift. You may have channeling ability. You may have special psychic ability or any skill. I can't assume all of you work in the metaphysical industry, but I assume that even your accountant, you're a salesperson in a department store, you still sometimes get that gut feeling, be like, I don't like this person, or I don't like the situation. Something is telling you this is right, this is wrong. Yes, no. The sensation in your body is oftentimes a signal to you, to your mind, of how you inherently feel. Our body keeps the score. So pay attention to how your body feels. Who make you happy? Who make you smile? Who make you feel like a child again? Who make you feel light? Versus who make you anxious? Who make you feel hard to breathe? Who make you feel so heavy and defeated and such a failure? Those are the 2 worlds, and pick your world. It's okay. Well, it is not okay. I want you to be happy. I want you to fulfill. I want you to pursue the best career you can. But I also know that some people, actually a lot of people, rather be right than be happy. And if they can stay in their old energy, they can keep repeating themselves and telling people around them that this person is so bad, my company is horrible, my team is useless. But you are a part of the team. You are either there to change it or you can leave. Pile 3, for some reason, I have so much to say to you about your reading, and I got really excited and carried away. This reading kind of have been one of my longest reading ever. Anyway, I have to do some stuff, and now I'm back, and I'm here to finish your reading. Other messages I saw from your oracle cards include share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. It is time for you to speak up. It is time for you to give speech or training. I see you speak in front of people, in front of audience, and speak your truth. They are things that's really valuable for you to share. It might be something that's original from you, no one have thought about before, and you have great ideas, or you've seen things that need to change and you have a solution. Either way, it's time for you to speak up so people can put it into action. Earlier, I was saying that you cannot just tell people you want to start a business and not doing anything. Here is a step back. You have thoughts that's really valuable for this world, and it's your time to share it with everybody. The next message is forge, don't follow, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You are embarking a new journey. You are starting something new, and this thing may not exist before, and that's why you're paving the new path. You are figuring out how to do it from ground zero. There might be people doing it because there are people doing all kinds of things, but whatever you are doing may be considered edgy, maybe it's really innovational, maybe you're doing research or cutting edge technologies. The work that you are doing is unprecedented, and you are here to be the leader. you wish you had. Make me feel like you had leader that didn't help you as they could. Whatever you're doing, it is to move the mountain and earth. People may think it's odd. People may think it's unthink of. A lot of people may not understand you. But know that if you are following your heart, you might be that pioneer. Maybe that's what you're doing here. I do feel the airy energy from this pile that you are a leader, you are a pioneer, you have really new, exciting ideas supposed to be sharing with the world and put into action and making a real thing. Maybe you're creating a new industry, a new company, a new product from ground zero. You are supposed to follow your heart, follow your body's sensation, know that focus on the thing that bring you joy, make you happy, to help you conceptualize or bring the feeling of who you truly are, make you feel valued, make you feel confident, make you feel trust. Follow the good feelings because you are very intuitive and your gut is constantly sending you a message. So follow this area. And also know that you can be in a tribe, be in your community, and at the same time be yourself. On this freedom card, I see a bird. The bird belongs to a group of birds. So the bird definitely have its tribe, have its home, have its family, but it also know its individuality. It is going to fly wherever it wants, but always come back to home. Know your true identity. So don't lose yourself in a crowd. Don't lose yourself in your company. Find that company or team that truly resonate with your value, with your worth. And that will be the best approach in terms of your career. You're supposed to work with a group of people, but also shine through the whole process. Last but not least, you get conclusions are within reach. It is the full moon eclipse. Whatever doubt you have, whatever question you have, whatever fear, anxiety you have, you are very close to finding the root cause and heal it so you can move forward and move faster, better to your goal. You have an amazing goal and amazing career ahead of you. It is full of adventure. You're gonna meet so many people, including your soul tribe, and you're supposed to learn who you truly are and be in touch with your inner self, with your gut, and with your truth. Don't let people put you down. Start talking to people, put into action, and let the universe bring what is yours to you. In your cards, I see the universe, I see the stars, I see the cosmos. This is huge, whatever you're doing. So I'm really excited for your pile 3. I hope this reading makes sense. If you stay until the end of the reading, leave me a number 3. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I hope to see you next time. Bye!